Hi guys, so it's our last MRE review for the moment, because this is the last one I have. So this one is menu 24, Southwest beef and black beans. Let's open this up, see what we've got in here. Okay, so our accessory pack shortly. Let's see what we've got here. Chipotle tortillas, a flameless ration heater, the little cardboard thing for the entree, Southwest style beef and black beans with sauce, cheese spread for the tortillas, I would assume, cocoa powder instant mix. Oh wow, okay, what do? Hot or cold water? Okay, might do some hot with that. And I think this is the mix in the bag stuff, so we'll give that a go. Turkey nuggets, and they are vacuum sealed. A chocolate chip toaster pastry, so I assume that'll be like a Pop-Tart kind of thing. Oh, this is the entree. I don't know if you can really read that. Southwest beef with black beans. And a nutrition force multiplier. Oh, apple pieces in spiced sauce. I think you heat this up too. Let's open this, have a look. If I can get the box open. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Got our MRE spoon. And let's have a look at the accessory pack. See what we've got in here. All the usual stuff, I would imagine. Okay, we have a lemon beverage base, sugar-free. Oh, I kind of smell that already. Directions: add to 20 fluid ounces of bottled water, shake gently. I don't know how much that is. Some regular gum. Some salt. A moist towelette. And good old toilet paper. Let's have a look at this stuff, since we haven't had a look at this in any previous videos. Pretty basic toilet paper. Okay, so suppose I can pick up what's dropped. Suppose we should get cracking with this. Okay, so I probably should have said before I started, the date code on this is 4049. Sorry about the poor lighting. I'll see if I can improve that a little. But it's 4049, which is the 49th day, 2014. So, first things first, I'm going to heat up the entree and this apple stuff. Sliced apple pieces in spiced sauce. I'm going to heat those up. And in this, what do you call it, flameless ration heater, and then we'll take a look at some of the other stuff that's in here. Okay, so let's fill this up with some water. So we've got our heating element again, but I won't eat it today. Okay, so Southwest style black beef. We'll sandwich the element between the beef and the apples. Okay, so now we've done that, we can put some water into our fill line. Hopefully not overfill it too much this time. We still overfilled it quite a bit. Okay, push those down. The heat element gets moist. Oh, it's already started to steam. Over. Just lay these flat for a second and tilt them. It can help get the heating element a bit more moist and make it a little bit more effective. And I'll try and cram this back in the box. Okay, so now that's back in the box, we will lean that up against our rock or something, which is out of sight, out of mind, and let this cook away for the next 10 or 15 minutes while we have a look at some of this other stuff. Okay, so while that cooks away, let's give some of this stuff a go. So we'll try the Chipotle tortillas. Sterling Foods. Alright, let's open these up, have a look. Oxygen absorber. Nothing else in there. So there's already kind of a Mexican-y, kind of Mexican foodie kind of smell coming off these. I guess that's the Chipotle. You can see they're kind of an orangey colour. Yeah, there's definitely kind of a Mexican spice or kind of curry kind of spice smell coming off these, so let's try a bit. So yeah, they taste like regular tortillas really. There is a bit of that kind of Mexican spice or curry spice kind of on the aftertaste, and there's a tiny little bit of heat in there. So I guess we'll try it with some of this cheese spread. This one feels pretty solid too, just like the last one did, and not quite as solid as more solid rather than the jalapeno cheese spread. I imagine this is going to be basically the same. So let's tear this off at the corner, if I can. Oh, I've ripped open like the whole bag, but okay. Let's try some of this. So, looks the same. Definitely smells the same. Yeah, that cheese pretty much tastes the same. It's quite nice on these tortillas. But I mean, at the end of the day, this cheese I guess will taste the same no matter what you spread it on. I quite enjoy that, that's quite nice. I'll just fold this out the way. See what else we have. Our vacuum sealed turkey nuggets. Let's just have a quick look at the ingredients. Not too many chemicals in there, not as many as you'd expect, so let's open these up, give these a go, so we can hear the vacuum hiss when I open them. Oh, no, okay. Because they're in a separate packet. Okay, so I think basically this is like turkey jerky. Packaged on the 7th day of 2014. This stuff will probably be quite nice. I enjoy jerky, so let's open this up and give it a go. Okay, so we've got this open. Let's have a smell. So it's quite a familiar smell. If you've ever had something called pepperoni in the UK. I don't know if you can get that in other countries. It's basically like a dried pepperoni kind of meat snack. That's kind of what they smell like. Let's give one of these a try. So it's basically dried and spiced turkey meat. It super smells like a pepperoni if you've ever had one, but it tastes more like a slightly spiced beef jerky. It's not too dry. I mean, it's pretty solid, and it is dried meat. But once you get chewing it, it's not at all. You know, you're not going to be sitting there for days chewing the same piece of meat, because it's so dry you can't kind of get it down. So yeah, these are nice. These are nice. I imagine if you're wandering through Iraq or Afghanistan or something, these would be a nice little snack, just something to put in your mouth, chew on, keep the saliva going, that sort of thing. I enjoy that. So next, let's have a look at this chocolate chip toaster pastry. There's a little bit of a hiss there as I opened it. And it's all in one piece, brilliant. Some crumbs in there. Okay, so it's kind of crumbly. So yeah, I think this is basically just a Pop-Tart. Right, it smells like a nice chocolate cookie. So let's on the inside you can see it's filled with chocolate. So let's try some of this. If you've ever had a Pop-Tart, then you know exactly what this tastes like. It's slightly crispy on the outside. It's not, but it's nice and soft. It's kind of got the flavour, kind of like just a chocolate chip cookie. But obviously it's got this chocolate on the inside too. So it's quite chocolatey. Quite nice. You know, as a little something sweet for dessert, or I imagine that will complement the rest of this meal very well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now let's move on to this mocha cappuccino instant powder. I think at the beginning I said it was cocoa powder, and if I did, then I was wrong. And it's in one of these ready mix in the bag things. So I think we're going to do this with hot water. It says add hot or cold water. I think we'll do it with hot. Not boiling, mind, but hot. Shake it up in the bag and give it a try. Here's my cup. I think the idea is you rip this top part off here. There's like slits here. You can rip the top off. Open this up because it has a ziplock at the top. So we can open this so you can see what's in there. Let's have a smell. It doesn't smell like too much. So you just fill it to the fill line, which is here. So let's fill this up and have a taste. Okay, so other than the fact I did spill water everywhere, let's seal this up. I'll get some of the air out. Let's seal this up. Roll the top over. And we'll give it a shake. And I'll see you guys in 30 seconds when this is finished shaking up. Okay, so as you can imagine, it was kind of awkward shaking up a hot drink with water from the kettle. So let's try and pour this into our cup without spilling this stuff everywhere. Okay, so you don't get much, as you can see. It's only 6 ounces, which is apparently this much, unless I've underfilled the bag. Let's have a... Okay, so it definitely smells like a chocolatey coffee, which is, I guess, what it is. So, let's have a try. That's nice. I actually like that. As I've mentioned before, I don't drink coffee because I don't like it, but that is nice. You can tell there's coffee in there, but it doesn't taste expressly like coffee. It's more of a very sweet hot chocolate or a cocoa drink with a coffee undertone, and that's nice. I like that. I would drink that. I would drink that. Okay guys, so our entree and excuse me, our entree and our dessert should be finished by now. So let's whip this out and give it a try. Not sure which is which. Oh, there comes our heating element. Put that back in. Okay, so this one is our Southwest beef and black beans. Doesn't feel too warm. It's pretty cold at the top. I guess that's because there was 2 pouches in one flameless ration heater. But we'll give it a bit of a knead, try and spread some heat about. Okay, so it's in one of these pouches that opens at the top. Oh, it's a bit wet, so it's a bit difficult to get a grip on. Okay. Let's have a smell. That smells pretty good. Smells good to me. If you've ever had Mexican food, you ever been to like a burrito place or something like that, that's what this smells like. So let's get it out into our bowl of truth and see how it is. Use our trusty MRE spoon. Try and scoop all of it out. Make sure we don't miss any goodness. Okay, so that looks pretty good. There's quite a lot of meat in there. Quite a thick sauce. I can see some red pepper in there. Can see some sweet corn. Some kidney beans. That sort of thing. So let's have a try. I want that piece of meat. So. Oh, let's have a try. That's nice. It's like tastes like quite a mild chili. Nice big bits of meat in there. Quite salty. It's not super salty, but that's nice. Let's try a bit in one of these. I like that. That's nice. Okay guys, so finally we have our spiced apple pieces in sauce. This one feels a lot hotter than the entree, so we'll give it a bit of a knead still. Again, it's in one of these bags that opens at the top. I'll dry my hands a little. It'll be a bit easier to open. Huh. Okay, so the smells hit me already. It smells like cinnamon, and it smells like the filling to a cinnamon and apple pie. So let's get this out into our slightly lesser bowl of truth with the trusty spoon. Let's just taste some of this off the spoon. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's try a bit of the apple. Still a little bit of crunch in the apples, which is nice. They're not just mush. Nice and sweet. Although it's sweet, it doesn't just taste like a bowl of sugar, which is, you know, which is quite nice. The cinnamon is there as more of a... I can smell the cinnamon, not so much taste it. I mean, it is there, but it's not huge. I imagine this would raise morale a little, having this as a dessert, and that's quite tasty. So, the only thing we haven't had a look at yet is the lemonade beverage base. It says add to 20 fluid ounces and shake gently. I don't know how much 20 fluid ounces is because I've never measured liquid by weight. In the UK we generally tend to use millilitres or litres, so once I figure out how much water this needs, and if I've got a container big enough, because 20 ounces sounds like a lot, considering 12 ounces is, oh, it's a couple of pints I suppose. So yeah, I'll figure out how much water I need to add to this, and then we'll come back to this shortly. Okay, so apparently 20 fluid ounces is like 600, just under 600 ml of water, which is just over a pint. The biggest jug I have to mix this in is a 550 ml, which is a pint. So I guess we're going to have to mix this up a little strong. How do I open this? A pair of scissors probably. The smart answer. Ah, it's tearing the top. Which hasn't opened anything. Okay, so we've got this open. Let's tip that out. Nice white powder in the bottom there. Smells like lemon. Smells like lemon and lime mix. So, like I said, I'll have to mix this up a little bit strong, but I'm okay with that. Just grab the old MRE spoon. Give this a mix. It said to put it in a bottle and shake gently, so we haven't done that, but mixing's got to be good enough, right? I'll try not to spill this everywhere as I stir. Smells nice. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see on the taste test. I've got my trusty pint glass, and we'll give it a go. I can already see this hasn't 100% dissolved. There are like little white bits floating in there, but that's fine. Let's pour this out and have a taste. Okay, so just quickly, you can see there's some like little bits at the bottom here. I don't know if you can really see that properly, but there's some undissolved bits at the bottom, but let's give it a go. So it kind of looks like just a cloudy lemonade. Let's have a try. Smells good. That's not bad at all. It is sweet, obviously. It's a nice sweet lemonade. Kind of tastes a bit like lemon and lime. Nice, nice sweet beverage. But then there's a little kind of kick on the back, like a little tartness in there too. So that's quite nice. It's not just kind of a glass of sugar water like the fruit punch. Although the fruit punch was nice, don't get me wrong. It was very sweet, and like I say, that has a little bit of tartness to it, which is a nice surprise on there. So yeah, that was menu 24, Southwest beef black beans. Oh, so I guess they weren't kidney beans in there. I guess they were black beans or pinto beans or aduki beans or something like that. But that's been menu 24. I was quite surprised with that. It was nice to have a different hot drink in the form of the mocha cappuccino. And I'm surprised to say I enjoyed that. This lemon beverage mix, again, very nice. I was a bit surprised to see so much in here. It seemed like there was a lot more in this than in other ones. I mean, we had our entree, but we had our dessert in the form of the apples, and we had our cheese and bread element, I'll call it. You know, we've had crackers, we've had breadsticks, we've had the tortillas. I think there are plain tortillas in MREs, I'm not sure. And there's some sort of wheat bread or something like that. So, you know, we've had our bread element. But not only did we have that, we had a snack in the form of the turkey jerky. And then we also had another snack or a breakfast, depending on, you know, what time of the day you might eat it, in the form of the toaster pastry. And I don't think we've had that before. It always seems like there's kind of like an entree, your crackers, and then a snacky element, and maybe a dessert. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But it just seemed like there was a lot more in this one. So, thanks for watching, guys. That was my last MRE review for you. I'm going to have another little tip on this. That was my last MRE review for you. Obviously, when I bought the MREs, it was just off eBay. A guy on there sells them in packs of 3. You get 3 random lucky dip. I was going to pick a menu, but then I thought, yeah, then I'll just pick something I like. So instead I thought, I'll tell you what, it's not super expensive. I'll just get these 3 random ones and I'll do them all for you. So if you enjoyed that, those MRE reviews, and you want to see more, comment, let me know. I'll try and get around to doing some more for you. Again, I know the Militaria has been slacking a little bit recently. I'm going to try and pick some more stuff up, but obviously I don't want to just buy stuff for the sake of it. I want to buy stuff that I want to add to my collection and that, you know, I'm going to enjoy doing videos on. And anybody who collects this sort of thing knows that you can pick bits and pieces up here and there for a few pounds, or you know, £5 or £10, and then other things can be substantially more expensive. Obviously that's a factor, and I thought I would do this to bring you guys just a little bit of content. I've been wanting to try some MREs for a while, and I thought, hell, I haven't put any videos up for a little while, let's do some MRE reviews. So if you want to see more, let me know, and I'll see if I can get around to doing them. If there's any other suggestions for things that I can put on the channel while I wait for more militaria to come my way, let me know. Otherwise, you know, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.